on, everybody? My name is Jason McCullough, and this is all music for my sanity. Alright, so it's been a little while since I put out a video. I still got some more of the what the fuck is wrong with me videos going on. I'm gonna fix my hair. But, anyways, today's video, I just want to show you guys, well, if you guys see my cool ass, I'm so proud of this. Anybody that follows me knows I've shared this too many times. The guitar hanger that I built is so cool. Anyways, it's funny because I wanted to save money originally. Instead of buying a mass-produced one for like 120 bucks, I probably spent like 130 and made my own. It's really cool up close though. Anyways, you can catch that stuff over on Instagram. Music for my sanity. So anyways, today's video, I wanted to share, I'm not a pedal guy. I've never been a pedal guy. I hate pedals. I just don't, I believe you should have the right amp. Now, granted, some people use pedals for effects, things like that, you know, chorus, delay, certain reverbs, things like that. Okay, I get it. But once you start talking about boost pedals, distortion pedals, like just all these other things you're going to put in your signal path, I don't know, man. I feel like they take a lot of the character away from the amplifier and away from the instrument you're using. Even your cable, if you're using cables, or your wireless, which even, I'm not a big fan of wireless either. They're great for convenience, but I like the sound of a cable. Anyways, but the company Thermion amplifiers and pedals, they make a phenomenal amplifier called the Spitfire. It's 50-watt tube amp. All these things are handmade in Spain, which makes it a little, they don't distribute in the US as far as their tube amps go, but they have a couple of distributors that have their pedals. And you know what, I went to NAMM in January in Anaheim, California, and I was lucky enough to catch Dino Cazares playing one of these. My booth was right next to theirs with the TTM company. We were literally right next door to each other. So freaking Dino was playing one of these pedals. And again, I just don't do pedals. I got this ingrained just disdain or dislike of them. But most of you know that I've had some trials with my good old B52 tube amp ever since I plugged it into a bad power source. The power amp is still phenomenal. The clean channel is amazing, but the gain stage is on the basically on the gain 1 and gain 2. Something's wrong with the gain stages. I popped a few caps and I replaced them, but still the tone's just not right, and I don't know enough to really go too much deeper, and I don't have an oscilloscope to figure out where the voicing has gone bad. And I'm not big on band-aids either. I don't like them. But again, coming to this pedal, man, you know, Dino played it. I played it while I was there. I liked it, but I really wanted the amp. And I'm actually was given an offer from Thermion for an endorsement, but I simply can't afford it yet for a tube amp, for a head. But in the meantime, I'd like to introduce you guys to the gasoline pedal. Here it is, man. This little badass is basically, it's a preamp, you know. And what do I have? What's wrong with my amp? The preamp, the gain stage of the preamp. So where on mine, I'm running it straight into the effects loop in. So it's not coming out, nothing like that. So I'm completely bypassing the preamps on my amplifier. This little thing is a absolute monster. It's got three-way variable, 3 modes for tone. You got modern, raw, and vintage, right? And on here you've got your gain, volume, deep. Again, it's really cool. It's kind of like the low resonance on my amplifier. It brings up the bottom and just makes it big sounding, man. It just gives it this presence and depth. It's really deep. Makes sense. Anyways, you've also got your good old bass, your bass, mid, treble, and good old-fashioned presence. So, and there's a lot of things. I'm gonna take a picture of this opened up so you guys can see the inside of this thing, how clean it is. You just don't see that stuff, man. when you're going for some of the more mass marketed pedals. This does have a PC board in it, but this thing's all hand assembled, hand soldered, I do believe. It's just, and they're numbered. This is number 207. They're not mass produced at all, and they're so cool, man. It doesn't feel, it's not heavy, it's not hefty at all. It's a very light little thing, but it's solid. It doesn't rattle, it doesn't vibrate. I mean, it's just a really good pedal. So I'm going to plug this in and let you guys hear how this thing, how massive this thing sounds. And again, remember, I'm just going straight in through to the power amp. So this is 100% of my tone, you know, minus the characteristics of the, what I got, Sovtech 5881 WXTs in mine. So anyways, we'll get to it. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm playing the trusty old Warlock. I would play my TTM, but I want to do something that, you know, that I'm beyond intimately familiar with, just so I can explain some of the subtle nuances going on with the pedal. Although this does have these do have the same pickups, but this one is, oh my god, 20 years old. So anyways, so here we go, guys. So yeah, this pedal might be a little loud, but trying to remember, that is on raw, I do believe. Let me check. Yep, that is on the raw setting. So it's got a little bit more highs in it. So that's high, right? So it's a little bit more gainy, more bite in the gain. It's not quite so warm, but a little iced earth. Let's do some iced earth. Same guitar, same amp, same everything. Volume, I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is flipping that little three-way switch up to modern. That was raw, now we're on modern. You'll hear the difference. It's more warm. You can really hear it really is more the modern tone. Something a little closer to what you would get out of a Mesa, right? With vintage 30s kind of tone. And it really kind of makes you almost want to play like doom metal or sludge metal, you know? Guys, so that was the modern tone. It's way more warm. I'm gonna pump it all the way down to the vintage tone, which really comes across almost like an old school Marshall. If you're going for some AC/DC, and again, I'm not messing with any of the tone pots. I'm not touching any of the EQs, nothing. Just flipping the switch. So anyways, here we go, guys. Here is the vintage tone. It's kind of martially. Kind of gives you that really, almost a good Testament tone, like from back in the days of like the New Order. But if I tweak it, and really screw with it, I can really get that more AC/DC, Aerosmithy, just old school Marshall tone, which I'm not. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not how it doesn't complement my playing. So, anyways. I hear the difference now. All right, so that has a really almost metal zone-y tone to it. Yeah, don't like that. But again, though, that is set up for. I didn't set it up to sound good in the vintage selector. I set it up to sound good in raw, which is, that so far has been my favorite. Another cool thing about this. Let's see if I can get some. Play a little bit of the volume. You can hear how it behaves a lot like a tube amp. So the more volume you give it, see, I get that little bit of gain in there, so. A little more. It's really very modular, very adjustable, and the cool thing with this, apparently, is that you can plug this pedal into your DAW, not your DAW, but your interface, download a couple of impulse responses for cab emulators, and into any DAW at all. I don't have to mic up my cab. I can just go straight into my freaking my DAW and record some really good sounding guitars that can sound really big and they can sound really live. Yeah, that's about it for today, guys. Just wanted to share that Thermion pedal with you, the gasoline pedal. It kicks ass. Also, check out Music for My Sanity, musicformysanity.com. TTM Guitars, TTMGuitarsUSA.com. We are flying into production, man. Guitars are going to be shipping here very shortly, and they are hot off the press. They are looking great. Check out my man Bart, man. He's got the very first TTM out of the new USA series. It is just, it's disgusting. It's so good. They sound phenomenal. They play phenomenal. But check them out. I'm the representative for South Carolina, Tennessee, so let me know if you need any info. And again, man, cheers everybody. My name is Jason McCullough. This is all Music for My Sanity.